Hi again. It's me again. Let me just adjust my camera. I have had so much post. Right, let me grab these boxes because they're just on the side. I didn't realise I hadn't picked them up. Just a second. I can reach. Yeah, they're heavy as well. So, this unboxing is really a double unboxing because I've got two. So, there's one for my eldest, who he actually turned 11 yesterday, but obviously he was 10 at the time we ordered it. And there's one for my youngest, who is 3, due to be 4 in December. So they actually posted separately, but they're from the same company. So when Bookabees asked us if we would review for them, we obviously replied back and said, we've got a few ladies with children, what kind of things do you want? Do you just want one review? Do you want to do like a couple of bloggers? And there was, I think it was Rebecca who replied, and she said, we think it'd be a good idea because you've got 2 boys. If you do the 2 boxes, you can do one for the youngest and one for the eldest, so you can show sort of what you get for each, if that makes sense, because obviously they are slightly different because they're age appropriate. But what I really, really love when I saw these come in the post is I just love the way they've got the boys' names on. And Joel straight away clocked and said, that's mine. And I said, no, you're going to have to wait. I said, you can't have it yet, you have to wait. So, I don't know which way round we're going to do this, but I'll try and explain to you the best I possibly can how Bookabees works. Now, I have to say, genuinely, I took the photos earlier because I wanted to have a look, make sure I knew what I was doing with this one, because it's slightly different to any other subscription or review that I've done in the past. Obviously, I've reviewed different boxes and children's boxes, but I haven't done anything like this. Now, the way it works is that you are sent 1, 3 or 5 boxes per month, and then there are also bits in there like crafts and activities for the children to do. Again, they are age appropriate to the age of your child. Now, you pay a monthly subscription. You obviously receive the crafty bits and everything that's in it, and you get to keep those. Hi Nazia, I can't tag Hayley again, sorry Hayley. So you get to keep those, but the books, you get to keep them for 2 months, and if you want to send them back, that's fine, you can send them back. If you want to keep them, you can actually keep them and buy them at half of the retail price. So it's kind of like an online library. Now, one of the reasons I love this is, in genuine honesty, I moved house a month ago. I gave away to the charity shop in the region of 150 books. No word of a lie. I actually gave some to the lady one of the ladies works for me. She used to come around and like look after my house and things, because obviously my partner worked away, so I gave some to Marta for her boys, and I took some for the charity shop, and there were boxes and bags full. Now I realised, hold on a minute, you go to the supermarket, the bookshop, wherever, you pick up a couple of books for your kids, you put them to one side, and then what? Do they read them? Will they go back to reading them? Sometimes Archie does if it's stuff that he really likes. But actually, he may pick up one that he really, really likes and he wants to read that like 20 times. But the other one, he may just like read it once and then say, oh, we'll put that one on the shelf. So the reason this is good is for that reason. So you get in to keep these for 2 months, read them as many times as you want. And the subscription cost is actually really reasonable. I'd go so far to say it's cheap when you see what's in it. I was shocked because I didn't look at the subscription prices until after I'd taken the pictures and looked inside the box. And then I was like, wow, that's really cheap for what it is. I don't like the word cheap. You know what I mean. Very reasonable. Right, I'm just opening Archie's now. So, comes like this. And then you turn it over at the back. I was just taking the back of it off. Now, let's see if I can do this the right way. Okay. It's really big when you open it as well. So, you've got, like this, I've taken photos so you'll be able to see properly, but they've obviously got some little activities on the side of the actual casing, shall we say, of the box. Now, wait a second. I'm trying to balance this without knocking anything on the side. Okay, so we'll go with the books first, and I'll show you the 3 books that he was sent. Now, you tell them what you like. So if your kid's like, I don't know, mine likes dinosaurs, you say they like dinosaurs. If they like, I don't know, Archie likes Peppa Pig as well, you tell them what kind of themes they're into, what things they're into at the moment. They could be into anything, you can tell them, and they will theme the 3 books they send around it. So this is a 3-book one, by the way, but you can get a 1 and a 5, but this is my 3. So we have got the Usborne Big Book of Dinosaurs with 4 giant fold outs in it. He's going to go nuts for that when he sees it. And that's got an RRP of $9.99 on the back. So if you want to buy this, you can then pay the £4.98. That's right, isn't it? And keep this book if you want to keep it, or you can send it back. I'll tell you actually the prices now so you get an idea. If you want a 3-book subscription, your first month is £4.49 because it's half price for the first month. And then after that, it's $8.99. Now, what that entitles you to is receiving all of this pack, the 3 books. You can read them for 2 months and post them back. If you want to keep one of these or all of them, you can then buy. So in effect, you get in the little, like the crafts and the games that come with it, and the bookmarks and things I'll show you in a minute. But you're getting to read these for 2 months. So your kids can have a look, you know, they can decide. They might say, oh, I really like that one, I want to keep it. In which case, you post these ones back for free, and then you can pay $4.98 for that one to keep it. Does that make sense? I hope so. If you want to do the 5-book version of it, you can pay $5.49 a month for the first month, and then $10.99. This includes postage, by the way. There's no postages extra. And if you want to do 1 book, it is $2.49 and then $4.99. So you get your first month half price. So we'll put that onto one side. That's the first book of Archie's. And then you've got T-Veg. Now, this made me laugh because I read a book that was similar to this when Joel was little, to Joel. So I was like, oh my God, I feel old now. Oh, look! Oh, wow! In the way that it's a library, I didn't notice this actually when I was looking at them before. They've got the little cards and they say the children that have read it. Oh, that is so cute. So the retail price of that one is $6.99. So if you wanted to buy it, it'd be £3.48. Is that right? 50% off. So you could buy and keep. Let me just check the back of this one. I want to see if it's got... Oh, nobody else has had this one. So this one's brand new. But it's got a star rating as well. It says your town and everything that you live. I really like that. It is an online library service. That's what it is. You think about it that way. I'm just having a look at the front of this one as well. Oh, nobody's had this one. There's no thing in this one. And this one is Greedy Mrs. McCready. And the retail price of this, again, is $6.99. So, again, if you wanted to buy and not send back. So, say, for instance, Archie really liked 2 of these books and he wanted to, say, buy those. I could then send the other one back for free and keep those and pay $6.99 for both of those books because I've been paying half price to keep them. Okay? So, the next bits that come in it, so you get this little, it tells you on there, it'll say your subscription, and it'll say outstanding books, so if you've got any already. So it tells me these ones, and it'll say Big Book of Dinosaurs, Greedy Mrs. McCready, and T-Veg, The Tale of Carrot Crunching Dinosaur. And it'll ask you, are you returning them? And it's got a prepaid label there for you to put on. I'm keeping it for 50% off the RRP, or send me a new one for 70% off the RRP. So you can actually tick that and get a new book sent and only pay 30% of its retail price. So that's pretty good. And it'll tell you, and if you've got any questions or queries, there's the email address there. But I actually think it's great that it's prepaid, so you're not paying anything to send it back. I've got a little notice in mine to say I get to keep mine because it says, Dear Blogger, thank you so much for agreeing to work with us and review our box. And it tells me that I can keep mine. And it says they can read and enjoy the books for 2 months and then return for free, or buy the books for half of the RRP, which is what I've just explained to you, hopefully well enough then. And I will put it all in the review. Now, so the extra bits you get are, let me get these out. So much in this, honestly. So you've got the little door hanger. So you can cut those out, colour it in, and then it's got the thing on the back as well. So that one is Arches, and then you've got 2 bookmarks. So again, this one can be coloured in, and it says this bookmark belongs to. So you keep these are all the bits that come in it anyway. And then again, age appropriate, you've got, it is Monster Maths Numbers, and it says Bookabees. So it's like little activities for them to do, and then it's got on the back as well, there's a sing along with actions, and it tells you how to do that. The actual print quality of these is fantastic, by the way. I was impressed with that alone. I'm really into, like, I love it when things are really nice, you know, like when you get a business card off someone and it's really posh. I'm always dead impressed by that. And then this is their newsletter, which you'll also get in every single one, and it tells you what's going on this month, and it's called the Bookabee Yeller. What's happening in the land of Bookabees? And that's a 2-sided print, and you get one of those in every box. And then you also get some stickers. So again, these are age appropriate, so they'll be different in different boxes depending on how old and the gender of your child. So if you've got girls, you'll get girls ones. If you've got boys, you'll get boys ones. So pop that back in there. So that one was for Archie, who is 3, who loves dinosaurs. So he has some dinosaur books. Now this one is for Joel, who is, well, he was 11 yesterday. So he's at the top end. Oh, it's upside down, sorry. He's at the top end of this subscription service. So let's have a look. He hasn't seen these yet, by the way. I haven't showed them. I will go and give them to him after I've done this. He's next door playing on his games. Right, let me open. So again, it's exactly the same process. So you open up the back like that, and then inside you've got activities. Here's a drawing from it. My favourite book is, it's really good because you can tell them which ones you liked if you're sending them back. I like that, actually. Now, Joel's 3 books are, I'm going to have to get these out carefully so I don't drop them. 1, 2, 3. So we've got You Can Draw Cartoons, and the retail price of this is $4.99. So we would just pay half price to keep that if we wanted to keep it, or he could read it, look at it for 2 months and then send it back, and it won't cost him anything. And then we've got this one, which is, I would say this is better for him. He's probably really going to like this one. It says, My Gym Teacher is an Alien Overlord. I think he'll find this quite funny. Joel's got a bit of a weird sense of humour. So obviously, you know, he's definitely old enough to be able to read that sort of book. And the price of it is, I can't see. Oh, it's got the sticker over it, so I can't tell you. Hang on, let me see if I can peel it. No, I can't, so I can't see. But it will tell me on the list if I wanted to keep it, how much it would be. It's just the other ones I could see. I can't see on it, sorry. Nobody's read this one either. I could tell that was brand new. I can't see the price of this one either. I don't think. Oh, yes, I can. $6.99 for this one. And this one's called The Accidental Secret Agent. So again, this is a proper reading book. Obviously, lots of text in there. But really, you know, he's definitely of an age where he can read that. So perfect for him. And so you would pay £3.48 to keep that. I'm not entirely sure because I'd have to peel, and I don't want to because I think that's what they scan. Can you see just there? The price is under it. But I think that's what they scan when they scan them back in. So we've got that one, and the Draw Cartoons one. So I'll pop those to one side. That's the 3 books. And then you've got different activities in Joel's. So because he's older, you've got a game there, which is Snakes and Ladders. Snakes and Books and Ladders, and it's got the little dice that goes with it. And it tells you on the back how to play it. And then you've got, same as Arches, we've got one of these for his door. And so we can put Joel's room on there and cut it out. And we've got the newsletter, which I've already just showed you, so I won't show you that again because it's exactly the same as the one that was in Arches. And he's got 2 bookmarks, different, again, these are a bit more for an older child. And some stickers for Joel. Let me pick them up. So you've got 3 stickers there. And then The last bits are your prepaid label to return, and then it tells you again, the accidental secret agent, you can draw cartoons, my gym teacher is an alien overlord. And again, it tells you if you want to keep, you can keep, return, or you can receive another book, send me a new one for 70% off the RRP. I think the idea of this is fantastic, because for Joel, he would read and then he wouldn't read again. Archie, maybe because he's younger, he would like to read and read and read. But when you've got a book like these style, he would read that and then probably not want to keep it. So all you're paying for is to be able to read it for a couple of months. You're getting all the crafty bits with it, the colouring in, the games, that type of thing, for literally next to nothing. Because when you consider what this would cost, postage as well, and it's included, I think it's an absolute steal. It's pocket money. It's not very much money. Like, you know, some boxes you can pay £20-30 for a box. This is... it's not, it's very small amount. So just quickly, for the 3-book box, which is the one I just showed you, the 2, it'd be $4.49 for the first month for that, and then $8.99 because that's your half price. And for the 1 book, it's $2.49 for the first month and then $4.99. And for the 5 books, it's $5.49 for the first month and then $10.99. And as I said, you keep or send back, and the postage is free, and the postage is free to return as well. I love the concept of it. I have to say I was quite, what's the word? I was overwhelmed. I didn't expect it to be that. I knew what it was about because I checked them out, but I didn't expect it to be that. I was going to sound awful. I hope they don't like watch this back and think I'm being condescending, but I didn't expect it to be as good. And I was quite taken aback and was a bit like, that's a really, really good idea. So I love it, especially for Archie, because he's at that age where he's going to start to read more and more advanced books. So every time he's going to get them, they're going to be for a bit of a higher age group. I'm genuinely considering signing up for this for him, because not only that, but the storage space in my house, because Peppa Pig takes over, if he was to read those for the couple of months or the month or whatever, and then return them and get some more, I wouldn't be stacking up books every single month and then running out of space in my house. And I think that's the beauty of it. And that's me personally, from a mum's point of view, when you've got 2 children, they do take over your house. I think it's such a good idea. So I'm going to go. I will do a full review. I've took pictures of everything and I'll give you the discount codes and everything. So that will be within 7 days. I want the boys to try and read some of them first so we can let you know what we think of them and things like that. So, but I hope you enjoyed my review. And I will be back soon. I've got some wax melts to review. So if you've got smell-o-vision, you'll be all right for that one. And if you haven't, then I'll let you know. Thank you very much for watching me again. And I'll see you all soon. Bye.